welcome to yet another fantastic episode here at Kaluhi'S Kitchen. It's an eternal thrill for you guys to join me in yet another amazing video. And for today, I want to make something that is super simple, but in my opinion, always so comforting, and it's a simple lemon cake. This is going to be very easy for you guys to try out at home and 100% guaranteed something that you guys are really going to enjoy. To my returning subscribers, thank you so much for always being here. I really appreciate your presence, and to my new watchers, I hope after this video I get to earn your subscription. That's it guys, let's get into it and let's make something super yummy. Karibuni. We have just separated the ingredients according to the stage at which they're going to be introduced into the recipe. And for the first ingredients we're going to tackle are the dry ingredients. The main ingredient for this lemon cake, of course, has to be lemon. And for the bursting, prominent, very bold lemon flavor, we're going to go with both lemon zest and lemon juice. When I say lemon zest, I'm simply referring to the grated rind of a lemon. That means if you have 10 bob in your pocket, you already have your lemon zest. I say that in all my videos. But guys, I feel like I need to emphasize so that you guys don't have that fear or that belief that the ingredients I used are far-fetched. No, the ingredients I use are very much readily available, and what I use you guys can easily find, and that means you can easily make my recipes at home. To our bowl, we're going to add in our flour, our lemon zest, and our baking powder and mix until just combined. Perfect. Now this is nice and beautifully combined, so we're going to set it aside, grab yet another bowl, and we're going to go in with the next set of ingredients. And for that, we're just going to go with some sugar, a bit of butter. Later on, we're going to add eggs and vanilla extract. I have to emphasize, everything used for this video has to be at room temperature. That provides an optimal environment for the ingredients to combine beautifully. So for the next step, to our bowl, we're going to add our butter and our sugar. We're going to beat everything until nice and fluffy. Thereafter, we're going to crack in our eggs, pour in our vanilla extract, and then beat until nice and silky. Once all that is combined, we're going to pour in our lemon juice, give it one final mix, and we're ready for the next steps. We are now done with majority of the wet ingredients, and as you can see, the ingredients on my countertop have significantly reduced. We now have our dry ingredients, the bowl with our wet, and one more ingredient which will form part of what will make our lemon cake nice and moist is our mala. To my foreign readers, mala is fermented milk, and in place of mala you can use buttermilk, kefir, amasi, or plain yogurt. But if you have mala, unsweetened mala that is, it's an amazing baking ingredient, and for me it's a fridge staple. And for this recipe, it will really elevate our lemon cake from boring and kawaida to nice, fluffy and pillowy. So what we're going to do next, we're going to combine the dry ingredients into the ingredient bowl that has the wet ingredients, give it a rough mix, and then pour in our mala, combine until just mixed in, and then we'll proceed to the next step. Everything is now perfectly combined, and as you can see, the dough is nice and light. It's also very, very creamy, and this is the exact consistency that you two should get at home. And as I always emphasize, for a baking video, please guys, please guys, do not guess your own ingredients. I am begging you, nimepiga magoti. For baking, you have, oh, I stepped on my mic. For baking, you have to be completely precise. If I say 1 cup of mala, use 1 cup of mala. If I say 3 cups of sugar, I will never say that. If I say 3 cups of flour, use 3 cups of flour. Baking, unlike cooking, is a science, and you have to be 100% precise if you want to get the exact results that I'm getting. If you guess, be prepared kulia machozi refu sana, but if you use the exact ingredients that I have provided for you on the blog, baby girl, be ready to have a feast of a lifetime. Baking is a science. You have to be precise. It leaves no room for guesswork. With our butter now nice and done, beautifully creamy as well, you can tell that my oven is already preheating. I don't know if you can hear the hum. It's already preheating, and it's preheating at 180 degrees Celsius. Because it's preheating at 180 degrees Celsius, that means it will bake at 180 degrees Celsius. I explained the whole preheating phenomenon on my Cooker 101 video, so please go and watch it if you want to learn everything about cookers and baking and cleaning. It's very detailed. It will also benefit you a lot. So we're on the home stretch now. I'm using a 9x5 baking pan. This one has been greased and dusted, and the reason we're doing that is so that the cake can have an easy release once we're done baking. If you use a different size pan, you will need to adjust the time it bakes. Mkumbuke, baking si like kama cooking. So if you use this exact size pan, you'll bake for about 45 to 55 minutes. Make sure you don't over bake because you want the crumb to remain nice and moist. So for the very final step, we're going to pour in our butter into our baking pan, pop it into our oven, then we'll come back after around 45 minutes, and then we'll be done. And with that, guys, we are done. And as I always emphasize in all my videos, simple doesn't mean boring. That applies to food, and that also applies to the things you bake. This simple lemon cake is absolutely delightful. As it was baking, my home smelled so fantastic, and I'm so eager about going in. I debated on whether I should frost it or just leave it as is. You can choose to frost it or also leave it just like that to have it with some tea. Either way, you're really going to enjoy it. Speaking of, let's give this beauty a taste test. This is absolutely perfect. The crust of the cake is nice and crunchy. Once your teeth bite through that crust, it sinks into a nice pillowy body, and the crumb itself is nice and round, nice and full, and it makes for a really creamy mouthful and one that you guys will never forget. The lemon is the most prominent note of this cake. Duh, it's a lemon cake, and I like how the flavor is really bold. It really comes out, and you can really detect it on your palate. I can't wait for you guys to try this out, and once you do, snap a picture, tag me on any social media platform. I would love to show you off. Nimewapigia magoti. Please, this is baking. Do not guess your own things. Follow the instructions, and I know the masterpiece you're going to get at home is going to be just as beautiful. Thank you so much for joining me for this video. I am excited each time we get to meet on this platform, and I hope to see you guys on my next one. And if you're yet to subscribe, please do. I would love to have you as part of this fantastic family. For me, it's now time to go and relax and enjoy my cake, and for you guys, enjoy the rest of your Wednesday. Bye.